Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Kibble here. It's time for an epic Beyblade X theory discussion video. So this one's really mainly like a prediction, I guess, speculating type of video with it. But yeah, this is gonna be like the last big time discussion video for a while, until like episode 25 gets solved, which I feel like Kim will do what he normally does, give us a bunch of theory videos when he watched like a new episode and stuff. That's just how it normally goes. That's just how it normally goes with things. But yeah, we are gonna be talking about things with Bird, man. So hyping up Bird in a major fucking way with this. I guess Bird's new BEY ? With things. So yeah, and this is also going to be a little bit of things on the icing of the cake of Bird's ultimate underdog. So, yeah. But if you guys don't want any spoilers, I'll give you guys 5 seconds. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. You've been warned. Just out of respects. So, a little brief synopsis. Bird, goes to the X Tower, meets Bird, meets X and Multi, becomes Persona. Then everything's history, climbing up the X Tower. You got the Solace Tower being Chrome, the Solace Tower being, Omega, those teams, and then, them climbing up to the face off against Pendragon. They losing against Pendragon, kind of similar to how, like, a Vault Louis type shit, in Burst, which they cracked the code with that, even with things, so. And it's cool, because, a little callback to Burst. And then you got the Solace Tower with, like, Zoniac, them taking down Zoniac, becoming champions, which coming the champions of the whole entire X, because one side's Chrome, one side's Omega, and then the top of all of it, it's X, you know what I'm saying? Solace Tower being Chrome's and Solace Towers being Omega, if that makes sense. Just trying not to get brains all with thoughts and stuff, you know what I'm saying, but Bird's being the big time focus with this. So Bird, getting draws over, like, because he won his first round against Shieru in the end of Pendragon, so that was dope. And then you talk about they did it with Lance, because Lance kind of, like, Bird kind of won, but Lance kind of let him win, Like, it was like he let him win on purpose, you know what I mean? So he let him win on purpose. So that wasn't really his full out win, because it was a mistake. He lost by default and stuff, but that doesn't count as his true win. And then you talk about, drawing against Burn, and talking about drawing against Tank, talking about drawing against 8. Like, so many other these bladers, man. And even Chrome, Lance, Mizu, Tanka, like, they're all acknowledging Bird in a major way, and it shows, like, he's getting strong. Like, even they're seeing it, which is not normal for Chrome, because even Chrome barely acknowledged him himself. So the fact that he acknowledged Bird, which, that's crazy, man. Like, it really shows that all these players are seeing, like, the hard work and all the training that Bird's going through with things. But but this is the big time video about his new BEY and stuff. But yeah, so I think we're gonna get a new Hell's BEY. It's gonna be a matter of time before we see a new Hell's BEY. Like, I mean, come on, like, he has to have his new BEY and stuff. So you talk about like the expansion line, the Infinity custom line and stuff. So far we've seen blades like we basically seen all of Persona's new upgrades except for Bird's, which I think he's gonna have a UX expansion blade. I'm on that same, like, side of Kimbo. Mainly reason because I, like, out of all the Hell's line BEYs, I really, really, really like it. I think I have it in my pocket. Yep. Out of all of the other ones, my favorite Hell's has gotta be the Hammer, Hammer Judgment, Like, Hammer had that dope design. It was so sick, literally, it's literally made out of hammers for real. They like, this thing hits like a truck. And, like, Hell's Hammer is probably my favorite Hell's Bay, and you know, like it's so dope. So the fact that I think personally they'll probably give it a UX expand blade, because just seeing how the pattern is, like they gave multi Night Fortress, that was a CX expand blade. You talk about Dran Strike, which I believe Dran Strike comes out on the 16th of this month, which is insane. You know, at least they're slowing down on releases still. But Dran motherfucking Strike, you know, which being a BX expand blade, and also things with Ragna, you know, but still, they still gotta show off, like, out of the missing one of Personas, like the UX, you know, they gotta show off things with the UX. So I think it's gonna be a UX hammer, which will be so cool, like a dope gimmick. It even shows by with Bullet Griffin how they kept they're gonna have some dope gimmicks, man. And just seeing how they did it with Bullet Griffin or Rocket Griffin, it's gonna be so fucking dope, man. And I'm excited to see what gimmicks they do. You know, they can think of some crazy fucking gimmicks with it. You know, even having like the split gimmick, man. It was so dope, man. You know, definitely like the best gimmick that they've had with Beyblade X, man. Like, I've seen the videos and I know like the hub part like snaps because it's made out of resin. You know, of course when the base is gonna hit it, because they hit like the absolute trucks and stuff. Of course they're gonna like wear over time, like part wear and stuff. It happens with my ratchets, but you know, and just hope they update the mold on it, of course. But you know, but a UX hammer, man, a UX Hell's Bay would be so fucking dope, man. You talk about a major gimmick. I don't know what gimmick they'll do. Like, imagine if it has like the Hyperion bird gimmick, where like the blades just expand. Like, that'll be cool. Like, expanded blades, expanding system, you know, that'll be dope. Or another type shit would be like, since it's made out of hammer, like, you guys remember like the hammer hit wonder, you know, that type shit that Hasbro did, or like it had the hammer sticking out. One of them, like XTS Bays, had it, where like it was like hammer hit wonder, you know, had the little hammers sticking out. You know, when you launched, like, had the blade sticking out. Like, some type of blade gimmick or some shit. Kind of like how Samurai Saber is. Oh, but I don't know. You know, it'd be cool, because, you know, it's made out of a motherfucking hammer. And it's so cool, man. Like, even the design on this looks so fucking cool. And, you know, seeing a UX one be cool. It'll be cool to see, like, a CX expansion, you know, but just saving that for, like, room for, like, Season 4, you know, because it's a matter of time, you know, before that happens, you know, just giving them more room and stuff for things. Yeah, but that's mainly it for this video. Just wanted to hype up Bird in a major way, you know, and stuff like it's gonna be a matter of time before they make his new Bay and stuff before we get it, because, you know, we got another Persona, we got Multi's Night Fortress, we got, you know, Kurosu X's Dran Strike, and the last one is like motherfucking Bird, you know, hyping him up in a major way. It's gonna be a matter of time before we see his Bay in action, and I'm so fucking excited, dude. Just thinking about the awesome gimmicks that they're gonna do with this thing, dude, is gonna be fucking sick, man. I'm so excited. You talk about like a major gimmick. This, like, dude, I'm getting hyped. This thing's gonna have a dope gimmick, and it's gonna be cool. Like it'll be cool, like Bird's first Bay, like a dope gimmicky Bay. Imagine if it had some Achilles type shit, like different molds or some shit. I don't know, you know. But yeah, but that's mainly it with this video. Just wanted to talk about Bird's new Bay, I guess. My brain's already Swiss cheese. It's already fucked up anyway. But yeah, but if you got some cool gimmicks that you want to see for a new Hell's Bay, leave them down in the comments below. But that's where I'm going to wrap up this video. Feel free to go out and check out all the theory videos that I made throughout the last few weeks and stuff. They're all part of this arc, all part of the wave of theories. So go and check them out. And, you know, when episode 125 gets subbed, you already know I'll watch it and stuff, you know. But the big time on Bird, you already know Bird's getting his roses. Got to give him his roses and stuff. And, you know, they've been hyping them up, man. It even shows by these characters knowing and, like, hyping up Bird. Even, like, Lance and Mizu, man, giving the knowledge, you know, even them seeing them getting stronger, it's insane, dude. You know, like his character development is growing in a major fucking way with this season. Like I'm telling y'all, man, I think this is gonna be the season where Bird gets his full out fucking win, and I'm here for it, man. Revolver Judgment. You already fucking know. But yeah, man, but that's going to do it for this epic video, you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash the comment down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. Make sure to ring that bell and crap so you're notified whenever I upload a video, you guys. But anyways, guys, till next time, it is your boy, Kimbo, signing off. See y'all later. Thanks so much for watching. And until next time, stay awesome and go shoot or let it rip. I'm up out of here. And motherfucking Revolver Judgment. We up out of here.